Good evening. Ugh. This USB sound is going to be me. Just make sure no one's confused. Also, wow. When did the... Okay, it doesn't get louder. It doesn't get louder out of menus. I was looking at the levels for a second and I saw the desktop audio about halfway up the full audio thing and was like, that shouldn't be that loud. Paused. It's gonna blow out my ears otherwise. Or blow out everyone's ears for that matter. But no, it's all good. Yeah, so we're back here. I had a look at the other save file I had. Because when I finished up last stream, I saw that, like, the percentage completion was actually, like, pretty close to one another. I was like, oh. Oh, huh. I wonder if, like, it went in the same direction, and, like... Nope. Not in the slightest. Not only that, but I think in that other game, I had more vials, and I had more health, but less focus. However much sense that actually makes. So yeah, it was interesting to look back at it too. Also, I know for, I don't remember entirely, I didn't look at the map too hard because I didn't want to, like, re-spoil myself or anything. But, like, I did take a quick peek at just, like, the real, like, main sort of horizontal path, and those weren't connected. Apparently I ended up in the library without doing the higher section than where the highlighted bit is right here. So, like, these two bits were not connected somewhere. I wouldn't even begin to know what the fuck that means, but hey. So yeah, I think that means that I should probably do a quick look around that's not, like, trying to progress all the way to the right now, because, yeah, it'd be good to have, like, it'd be good to explore this area, because clearly there's more to it than what's over on the right. Yeah. It is a bit of a change of plans. I was hoping I could have done Elden Ring, but I'm not up to doing the fucking Godskin duo right now. I might even try and do that on a weeknight and like have a shorter stream that's just like, okay, I'm gonna try and throw myself at this boss, and then cut it whenever I'm just bored, because that'll at least give me like time on a Friday night to spend a bit more time playing something like Blasphemous, or just doing shit in 14. Because dedicating like a fair amount of time on a Friday night to what could be like hours of throwing myself at the one boss, it's probably going to wear me out. And I realized that was kind of the issue I had getting motivated to do this, or getting motivated to do that. So, yeah. Actually, no, wait a minute. I think I had less health, but more vials. So, yeah, curious how that happened. Oh. Really? Oh. Maybe it's there? Oh god, I need to go so far back to get a fucking hand. Ugh. Alright, hold on. Because this is the section with all the horizontal... Oh. No, not quite. I don't agree, but sure. Die. Drop of coagulated ink. Each hesitation of the scribe was a new stain on his scriptorium. Words not written, censored before they were born onto the paper, were powerful too. This cluster of ink, grazed by the affliction, increases the power of prayers. Oh, okay. Scribe had raised his gaze, for he had ceased to write a while ago. Oh. Huh. God, how hard would it be to get back? Because I think it was this section here that had all the ghosts going from left to right. And then I'd have to go all the way back. Oh my god. Ugh. So do I hedge my bets trying to guess I'm going to get a hand around here? I mean, the fact that these two are interconnected tells me that, like, I'm probably not going to get a hand very close to around here. I don't think there's anything for it, though. I mean, how valuable is that interconnection going to be? Well, actually, for the exact reason that it's hard to actually get around here, is easy access to this. Okay, no, yeah, I'm actually going to try and get that, I think. I think that might actually be worthwhile. I think you were here before. Okay. Sure. Oh yeah, here we go. Been through that? Yes, I have. Hey, what's up? Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, you can't dash through the fucking ghosts. I'm not sure if I like that. Especially in a game like this that, like, kind of incentivizes, like... Or... Right, I need to figure that thing out, too. I mean, it's a convention that, like, you don't have to obey. But it definitely doesn't feel good that there's something, like, undodgeable in a game like this. And they go through walls. Brutal. The funny thing is, the fact that there are versions of those ghosts that are just kind of chilling out, kind of throws me off a bit. Because I don't immediately read them as hostile. And obviously they don't become hostile until they actually, like, are corporeal. But then, like, unless I'm really, really looking for it. Like, what am I meant to do against? Like, what am I meant to do here? Just like, I'm gonna take damage. Like, that just... And that doesn't feel good? Are you fucking joking? Like, if I want to go to the right, like, I can just go fuck myself. Appears to be the actual thing there. Like, there isn't... shit. Like, you definitely can't parry them. The only thing you get real, like, true invincibility frames on is your dodge. But then this happens, and you're like... Well, these ones are... Well, the ones below are kind of changing their altitude, whereas other ones weren't. It's just like... Alright. Yeah, then... Oh, yeah, we've already read this. So, up and left. Also, 3 words. Are you still here? You sure are. Yeah. And, like, to be fair, like... Well, no, because even Hollow Knight kind of does that. I was gonna say, like, you don't necessarily have to obey those rules, especially when you're a game that's occupying, like, a different, what would I call it? Like, fundamental, kind of gameplay loop. Because in Dark Souls, it's a lot less, obviously, 2D platforming and more 3D traversal. And those things are obviously different. Thus... I must be missing by pixels. Fuck. This is bad. I can't see down. So, like, you don't have to do the thing where, oh, everything is actually dodgeable, because there is an entire axis that you can be using instead of, I guess, like, the 2 dimensions that don't require you to jump in other Souls games. Unfortunately, it doesn't make it any less frustrating. Yeah, okay, then down. I should jump. Down and right. Here. Alright. So. Is it Echoes of Salt? It was not. What the fuck is... Mercy Dreams? Okay, sure. I don't know why that's actually there, but... Oh. It's blocked off on both sides? Really? Oh, maybe it comes out to the right then? Shit. I just wasted a lot of time. Oh. At least I confirmed that. I'd be kicking myself if it was in fact that easy to get there. Yeah, we're in the right place. No, here. Can I? Oh, you can jump down there. I gotta remember that. Because a lot of the platforms, like, very obviously look like you can, in fact, definitely look like you can, oh my god, words. definitely looks like you can jump down through. But sometimes it can be a little harder than that. I forget that tracks. Oh my god, I didn't realize you'd run at me, you fuck. Fuck you. I was literally about to say, this is definitely one of those genres that absolutely keeps me on my toes, though, because, like, I can't switch off in case something like, literally, what just happened happens. Fuck. There's a lot of fervor I don't have now. Also, really dislike that they can just live through lethal damage if they're in the right part of their attack animation. That fucking sucks. Like, not that I'm not gonna stay on my toes anyway, but... Ow. Jeez, I honestly thought I jumped down into that. I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck?! Jesus Christ. Over the spikes that time. Yeah. It is one thing I appreciate about, like, all kind of, like, Souls-ish games. You definitely feel the power of, like, getting stronger, coming back to old areas, and just shitting on everything in sight. But they can still mess you up if you're not fucking careful. Like, the two perfume guys and the guy with the roots absolutely could have fucked my shit up if I wasn't paying attention. When that second one kind of just, like, leapt up from the bottom. Can't attack those. I guess just as a heads up, too, I haven't got the aircon on at the moment, but I am, I'm gonna give it, like, until my first break to see how I'm going with the temperature. I'm very, willing to just turn the aircon on if it needs to be on, because it's been warm today, and it's gotten... I don't trust like that. That's the other thing that's really getting me about this section, too, is that it really seems like those horizontal ghosts... It seems like they share an activation trigger and timer, but the timer and trigger... Or, sorry, the timer can be, like, negated by a different trigger, but can be really quickly re-enabled. It creates a really, inconsistent feel. So we're 20 minutes into gameplay, and I just spent the entirety of it going backwards and forwards for looking for something that was just off my walked path the whole time. That always feels good, doesn't it? That always feels great. Hi. Give me more moves. What have we got? Optimizes the way Mea Culpa concentrates its power and using its sharp thorns instead of the blade and allowing the penitent one to perform a devastating attack much faster. Faster charge. Better fall. I don't really use either of them. Well, no, the Weight of Justice I think I use a bit more than the other one. The other thing I need to remember too is that, I can't remember who said it, but someone in chat at some point mentioned that you can actually start teleporting between the altars, if you donate enough tiers to the church just outside of where I am right now. But I feel like the movement ability... I feel like the abilities are gonna help me a lot more at the end of the day. I'll get this because it's more expensive. I can come back and grab that whenever. I think that's probably sensible. Oh, that's so much faster. In fact, that's practically right after the first animation pops. There used to be, it used to be a bit more like it would charge initially, and then it would take a second to activate after that, but it seems like it got rid of that whole second stage entirely, which is cool. Cool. Okay. I mean, it's still a far cry from all the way over here, but... And the thing is, too, given the whole secret ending NPCs thing that I've been... Or given the NPCs I've been talking to about the secret ending so far, it feels like it would be a mistake not to kind of fully explore the Library of the Negated Words right now. Because that is... Like, basically I've got to find a use for the key. Once I find a use for the key and do whatever's, like, around there, I can be sure that I haven't fucked up the true ending just yet. Fuck you. Turn around, you fuck. I hate you. What's up? Ow. Alright, that wasn't too bad. You have anything else to say, bud?
For the love of the High Wills.
Okay, there's a door that's speaking. Cool. I hate it. I hate it. It has no consistency. Oh my god. See, I can't even jump over that one, and I guarantee you I almost probably couldn't dodge under it. Here. Oh, I can get onto that one. Okay. Okay, I guess if there's a gap under them, I should be able to dodge under them. So you can't jump, like, dodge, because that's almost certainly going to be the answer. God, I hate that. What are you doing up there? Can I, like, hit that back to you, I wonder? I can. See, and then the ghost down there didn't activate. Like, what is actually the trigger for that? I am going to kill you. Fine. Did that actually do anything? What's the point of that, I wonder? Huh. Interesting. What am I... Really? What is actually... What in the fuck am I meant to do here? Fucking God. My regular moveset does not allow me to actually deal with this. I'm just dead. Fuck, I hate this section so much. What? Oh my God, wait a minute. Were the switches already in the right... What am I supposed to do here? Oh, hang on. I'm like 90% sure this is gonna kill me. Oh. I fucking hate this area. Like, I guess you just have to deflect the books? That's the only thing I can think of. Like, you're just meant to get good at parrying the books. Oh! Wait a fucking second. Hang on. I need to test something real quick. It's the fucking books on the floor. Oh, so they actually have dedicated triggers. Okay, that makes so much more sense now. That's why they were randomly activating and shit. No. Crap. How religious guilt looks. You don't need to tell me. I grew up with it. Okay, I never realized that the ghosts actually had a trigger. At least in that section. Oh my god, there's so many books on the floor, too. Okay. Okay, so they aren't just random. It isn't just bullshit. You just needed to be very... You just needed to pay really close attention. Fuck. You disturb the books, you disturb the ghosts. Also, hello, Doctor Nefariously Handsome. How are you? I'm having a great time. I don't feel like an idiot at all. I feel like I understand this game very well. Oh my god. The fucking hit stop is so aggressive that it's eating my fucking inputs. That double hit me. Okay, never mind. This game actually legit has some, like, technical problems. The fact that the gameplay allows me to be, like, the fact that the game kind of, like, enables, like, hit stun to, like... Oh, shit, maybe I was in the right. Well, no, it's not buggy. That's not a bug, okay? Like, that is a design... sorry. This is not the place to have this conversation, because this conversation applies to something, like, very different. But that's not a bug in the traditional sense, okay? Like, that is very much a design issue. Because they obviously don't want you to mash, or they don't want you to be in a situation where, like, hit stop happens and then a button that puts you into a bad scenario happens as well. That's probably why the hit stop is there. It's also there to make sure you know where you get hit. The problem is that also means that if you get hit or hit something at the wrong time, it completely offsets your rhythm. But it doesn't, like, set you back onto the right rhythm. It just pauses and then goes forward. Yes. No, that's exactly it. Because it's there for a reason. Like, the second I saw that, I understood why that's there. And it's there for a very legitimate reason. It's just that legitimate reason, fucking God. No, get off the books. They just keep reactivating. They just keep reactivating. These enemies fucking suck. Like, legit? They don't have a set distance for throwing, which is really fucking with me. I fucking hate that. Like, yeah, I don't know. The thing is, obviously the system is a little rough around the edges in some ways, and I don't mind that, because having a little bit of stiffness in a game like this isn't a bad thing. It makes you consider your movements, and it makes sure that you're not, like, mashing. That you're actually paying attention to what's going on, all that kind of shit. The problem is that the game then puts you in a lot of situations where that kind of jank will get you killed, and you have to respond quickly, but you can't respond quickly exactly because of the jank that I just spoke about. So it's this weird, feedback loop of, okay, the game is already pressuring you to be very careful, but then it's putting you into situations where you cannot be careful, or you can't possibly respond to the situation in a way that, like, keeps you... Not keeps you alive, but, like... Not maintains your safety either. What the fuck am I... What's the word I'm looking for here? Yeah, like, it's part of the platforming, too. There's been multiple situations where I've, like, tried to turn around and hit a button, and I guess because of the timing of the way that I hit the button, it hasn't turned around. In fact, you can see in a couple of circumstances when I'm trying to, like, do that it's not doing it. Or, like, the attacks are going in the wrong direction compared to where I'm moving. And, yeah, like, that's in a similar area to what I'm talking about with the, problems I'm really having with it. Because on one hand, I'll accept the jank, but don't put me in a situation where that jank is, like, explicitly just gonna make me take damage. Because that feels unfair. I guess not every game can be Hollow Knight on level of polish, not an excuse for the game, just an observation. Oh, you're absolutely right. It's unreasonable to expect a game like this to be perfect. Or any game to be perfect, for that matter. But at the same time, there's, like, priorities to all of this stuff. Yeah, that looked like it was gonna be alive. Ow. Hi. What? Okay. Oh, not quite quick enough. Gotcha. Took me 2 playthroughs to find a Hollow Knight bug. Yeah. And, like, again, it's just like... No game is made in such a way that it's gonna be perfect. I think, like, which is unfortunate in some ways, because then it means that, even the tiniest bit of bugs get blown out as like, oh my god, this is fucking terrible, all that kind of shit. Yeah, it's a weird balancing act to kind of, like, keep critically of, like, hey, no game is going to be perfect bug-wise, but also, hey, it is unreasonable. There's a level of bugginess is still bad and shouldn't happen. Cannot be. I could have sworn the candle depicted in that painting was lit and that the room gleamed. Could I be losing my mind? Mime. Sooty garlic. Dark bulb covered in black dust. Its finding is an omen of good luck, since it only grows as the first fruit on burned grounds. It is said to soothe many aches when used in tisane, although few dare to try it. And what could we do? A crowd of plain and profane healers, blind to the vague wills of the miracle. Pray, begging for its forgiveness? What would our sacrifice have to be for our prayers to be heard? At the mercy of the miracle was that young man, and at the mercy of the miracle were left the rest of us with him. Actually, that reminds me, there's a couple of things I need to take back to the hometown. It has a death animation bug for an enemy where his corpse is spinned around, so it is more goofy. Fair enough. Like, yeah, if the kind of bugs you have in your game are limited to that, you've done a pretty fucking good job. But yeah, like, you should expect bugs, but you shouldn't expect bugs. If that makes sense. Oh god, one of you again. See, also, like, there's just a lot of, like, things that should have patterns whose patterns are fucking bullshit. Like, there's an enemy in Shovel Knight who is an eagle that spits out a fireball. And it's very clear the arc that it takes. It always takes the same arc. But in this, that enemy right there shoots fireballs, and I still can't tell you what the fucking pattern to that is. I think it bounces just before him, but I thought I, like, jumped into an area of the air that I couldn't get hit, and I still got fucking hit by it. So, yeah. Oh. Oh my god, I haven't found a shop in ages. Hey, how's it going?
This is a precious treasure to me. Its value goes far beyond what I ask for it.
Oh, no, you're right. It is a... No, sorry. It's a, Oh, no, it is a griffin. Sorry. Sorry, I was thinking only of the head, because that monster, like, yeah, only the head, really.
And may I don mourning black if I
is the only thing that leaps out to me, because, yeah, of course it does. 4,000. Wicked knot. Bead braided in a spiral motion, covered with a light coat of varnish that has protected it from the wear and tear of the years. A mother's hands work these strands and bless them. Their influence provides protection from toxic damage. Okay.
Handing this over is not something that delights me. So, its price is as high as its value to me. And may the bells toll for me if I ever deceive you.
Fair enough.
Feast your eyes on the envy of every merchant. The finest treasure to ever find its way into my hands. And may my heart stop beating if I'm being dishonest.
Master key forged from steel. The heart of the sword carried by the Great Inquisitor announced his arrival even through the coldest walls. I see.
Let us be captives of the miracle, penitent one.
But yeah, like, one of the things you really need to be careful of, especially in a 2D game, or a 2D platformer, is attack patterns. If a person can't see and visual, like, obviously people are good or bad at this, depending, but if a person can't reasonably think about the pattern of an enemy's attack, especially once there's more than a couple of things on screen, then there's a problem. So, like, if there was a clear arc to the way that thing's fireball went, and, like, it left a trail so you could see it afterward, that would be one thing. But I'm, like, very certain that it has taken different paths before, and the reason I think there's less chance of it actually being a, the reason I think there's less chance of it being consistent is because the book throwers also throw at varied angles and varied lengths. Some of them out of range of their triggering area, which is also funny. Wicked tracker fireballs, yeah, it's fucked. Like, I don't know how you're meant to deal with them up close. It doesn't seem very possible. I'm fearful. The little one stopped crying as soon as we placed him in the arms of that wicked woman, as if it were his mother. Sometimes I can't help but think there's something living in that wicker. Sometimes it seems to be rocking him in the darkness. Wait, wicked or wicker? No, wicker woman. Cool. Ominous. Oh boy. Question. Answered. Okay, cool. Jump this one. Oh, there's wooden platforms too. Interesting. Oh, well, I mean... You know what the fuck is up? Big bead of blue wax. Tiny pebble of melted wax of a dusty cerulean. The cries... Is this just upgrading the one... It is upgrading the one bead of wax I've had. Wait, is that actually what's happening here? That every time I blow out a candle, this one particular bead is actually getting bigger and bigger, thus its effect getting stronger and stronger? Because that's cool. These paintings remind me of that weird side thing of collection paintings in Elden Ring. I don't know what that's referring to. And the red one for health. Yeah. Cool, I wasn't being crazy then. Kneecap of Sebastian the Puppeteer. Sebastian Wodger lived surrounded by puppets. To him, they were his family. His cries marked the night he disappeared into the flames of... Wait. His cries marked the night he disappeared into the flames of his theater, exclaiming, "I forbid you to move." I see. Actually, should, I'm gonna use that for cherubs. Yeah, cool, but, like, do they have any use? Is it just pictures for its own sake? I mean, I don't know what you're comparing it to, but even so, like, that's the messed up, that, like, where my blade is swinging right now, that's a real painting. I'm pretty sure that's the painting of Jesus that got messed up at some point. I haven't completed Elden Ring, no. Not quite there yet. Ooh. Yeah, why would I not? Thank you. Even more further. And this will be the other side of... Yep, awesome. Okay, that whole section is reconnected. Awesome. I just returned to it. Well, yeah. I haven't completed it, so assume I probably don't know what you're talking about. Because there's a good chance I don't. Easy. Oh, well, Quicksilver. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can go back this way. Doing a Dragon Faith spell build, so I'm role-playing as an eccentric pope. Very good. Yeah, I still need to get around to Elden Ring. I got up to the Godskin duo, and honestly, my motivation to keep throwing myself at the game has dried up a little bit. So yeah. That's the thing. But yeah, like, if there's anything I can say about this game that I feel like is, like, useful feedback, it feels like there's just, like, there's ever so slightly not enough, consistency with some things regarding, like, projectiles, enemy movement, all that kind of shit. That seems to be, like, the main issue I've run into the game the most consistently. Okay, around that picture frame. Die. To the red frame. Yeah, I'm gonna have to duck for this one. Okay. Sure. That was also the end of the negated words. Ugh. I'm gonna have to go back up there at some point. So I don't... Okay. Oh my... Fuck you. Alright. Better that than the fireball. Yeah, I guess that's just the strat, is don't, whoa, fuck. Yeah, don't don't play around with the fireball. Like, literally just do not play around with the fireball. Back up, take in the trajectory, and actually dodge it. Because it doesn't seem like there's really, like, a distance I can put myself at to, like, make sure I'm not in the way. Hey, Size, how's it going? Yeah, it's not too bad. Moon is out tonight with a long-tailed gown, and a bull stares at her between the rock rows and the shadows. For reference, this is my first time through the game. Oh.
Penitent one without a name, find my brothers and guide them to me.
Are you the person that wants the cherubs?
Penitent one.
Okay. So no spoilers. Yeah, that'd be greatly appreciated. What? Excuse me? Okay. Sure. That's fine. Oh, it's the old woman. Oh, is there a boss up here? Oh, god damn it. I mean, yeah, I guess I want to go and kill them then. Because I don't think I can get up here. I don't recall being able to do anything here. Nor here. Shit. Yeah, poor lady. I summoned her once, I think. And I got her deal, and I was like, oh, okay. And then the next time I saw her, she was old, and I was like, oh, fuck, okay. Maybe try not to, just in case if there is something. Yeah, no worries. I'm not gonna lie, Size. Nefariously Handsome here is also also offered to do the same thing. So I'm not really short. Not really short help here. Fuck. Do I want to come back up here and see if I really can't do anything? I feel like I should be taking notes at this point, because, like, this is a similar problem to, like, well, in a lot of Metroidvania games, where, like, once you get powers, it's unclear where they should be used unless they denote something on the map. And in this game, there aren't doors or anything like that that need to be unlocked with powers, so, like, everything is a platforming obstacle, more or less. And because of that, it's kind of hard to, like, look at the map and be like, where do I need to go? Or where should I go after this? But I do want to ask a question real quick. Currently, I have the key to something. I have this key, and I've been told that I should be taking it to... Well, I don't know if it's to or through the Library of the Negated Words. And I don't really want to get too far ahead without finding what key this goes to, or what door this key goes to. If I go and kill this boss right now, that's not going to prevent me from doing anything regarding whatever the hell this is leading me towards. Is it? Oh, sorry, I should be clear. That is actually a question you can answer, yes, no. Like, the old lady always denotes a boss, and I have been given a task I should probably be prioritizing, but it doesn't seem like I can get anywhere else in the library right now. I think that was, yeah, just very long. Or either... Oh! Oh no. Size or Nefarious if you are in there. Won't do anything to this key, but there is a boss in a game you shouldn't fight if you want to unfold the full potential of this key. I figured that was the case. So long as it's not this one, I'm okay with that then. Let's go see what's up. Oh. Oh. This is the Wicker baby. Oh my god, what? Is that what I was meant to hit? Okay, yeah. What? Oh my... Yeah, okay, this is a bit jank. Fuck. Okay, at least those were consistent. Oh my god, the fucking... The movement of that head... Oh my... This boss is just combining all of the worst things about this game. Like, in one fight. That's incredible. This is the worst. This is actually just the worst. That changed my fucking... Okay, now you're fucked. Eat shit. Yeah, that boss still sucked. Oh. What? We're back in the library? Huh. Okay. For safety's sake, I think I should just follow the lift right now. What? Embossed mask of Recite. Artifact found in the dusty hand of a dead archdeacon in a dusty library. Confessions from Recite. The ravages of time had taken their toll on the mind of the one I once respected like a father. He has allowed himself to be carried away by the superstition and fallacies of the village, searching for the impossible with his clouded eyes among the altars of the mother, and Dolphos betrays the trust of his most illustrious, taking refuge in the cold peaks with his host of servants, wearing his introspection as an excuse to hide his laziness and lack of faith. Only I, the only one capable of ascending to the marble halls with an adequate response, remain. The forbidden volumes of those in endless shelves will not resist the zeal of my searching much longer. Oh.
I see everything from the highest point of the dried tree in which the miracle has reincarnated me.
Ah. Okay, but then there's here? Let me a culpa upgrade. What do we got now? Spinning attack. I don't use the fucking stinger almost ever. I do really like that there are so many abilities here, but like, some of them seem incredibly risky given how busy the platforming is in most cases. The combo's probably not a bad one, actually. Because if I am in a situation in which I'm, surrounded, I can use that to just, like, chip at everything. So that's probably not a bad one to get. But yeah, really not a fan of that boss. Boss whose vulnerable point moves up and down because fuck you. Oh. Oh, neat. Yeah, boss's weak point that moves around for, like, literally no fucking reason, to no set, like, height or anything like that. Like, there's literally a boss like that in Metroid Dread, doing, like, almost the exact same gimmick, and, Metroid Dread does that, like, way better. Because it actually gives you opportunity to kind of, like, read the height and adjust your strategy based on that. And it will subtly change. Like, it doesn't just, like... Wait, what the fuck? How am I supposed to... What? I don't think there's actually anything up there. It's so weird. Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's literally the only thing that stands out to me, is that there was a game that did that boss way better. You have gone this way before. Yeah, I guess I was just a little confused, like, where exactly I was in all of that business. Hi, I'm banging my head against a wall trying to depot on double O difficulty in GoldenEye. How are you? We're probably in a bit of the same boat, Ryuzaki.
For the love
I've been slamming my head against this game. Not that I've come up against, like, incredible amounts of resistance, but, like, enough. Enough resistance. Okay. So I got a special item that doesn't give me, like, explicit progress. So I'm not really sure where else I should go right now. I guess there is still, like, up from where I was, but fucking god damn it. Spawn so many enemies I can't keep up and there's no health pickups. Oh, yeah. No, ages and ages ago I did, like, yeah, when I was much younger, did, GoldenEye, very hard difficulty shenanigans, and it was a lot. Oh my god, the dodge cooldown. Oh my god, turn around! See, that's the kind of shit I was talking about. Dr. Nefarious isn't here anymore, but that is exactly the kind of shit I'm talking about. Like, that is the jank that I feel like is really holding this game back. It just doesn't feel like it serves much of anything at the end of the day. Yeah, can't really get there just yet. Can I die? It's just, like, an unfortunate area of jank that the game doesn't really, like, that the game doesn't, what's the word I'm looking for? It's built like that isn't as jank as it is, and I think that's actually the problem here. Or the problem I'm having here, anyway. I really do like this game, like, a lot. The aesthetic is fucking rad. I love, like, the aesthetic's rad, the world is fucking phenomenal. Fuck, what else? Damn it. Oh, right, I still need roots to get up there. I still don't know where I should be getting that, either. Size, if you... Also, if that's not... If that's not how your name is pronounced, please tell me, but... I do have a question. How unlikely... Or, how likely is it that I've just missed the upgrade that lets me work with those roots? Size is okay? Okay, cool. Like, at this stage of the game, how likely is it that I've just walked past the thing that allows me to manipulate these vines? Because it feels like I should have had that, like, the blood platforms at this point. I've seen enough of them, and it's blocking me in places that I'm very likely you can get it before the gate. Awesome. Okay, let me ask you another question then. How do I phrase this? I did see the Nintendo Direct. I did see that. Pikmin 4's rad. I really wish they were putting Game Boy games on the Switch Online stuff that wasn't in the expansion pack. It fucking sucks that it's gated behind that. Metroid Prime Remastered, sure. Still kind of uninterested in Breath of the Wild sequel, to be honest. Yeah. You want to know if you got everything for the item? What do you mean by got everything for the item? Or, like, could I, like, walk over... Oh, yeah, there's also Layton, too, yeah. I know a few people who are really excited about that, so, yeah. Good on them. Oh, fuck, I never saw what was up here. Like... I'm trying to think of a way to ask this that's like... Okay, actually, let me ask you this then. Am I likely to have to... backtrack to get that to continue towards the keys goal? I don't know if I said that right, but basically, like, is not having that thing at this point gonna prevent me from being able to continue the thing that's going on with that key? He's hoping it's a new trilogy. See how the one they release first goes. Like, Latent Games... Were they released in trilogies or duos? I forget. But yeah, like, I wouldn't count on it if the first one doesn't do well, but I wouldn't count on a trilogy if the first one doesn't do well, obviously, but, like, yeah, it's... yeah. Yeah. Because if I'm at the point where, like, I'm seriously being inhibited by the fact that I don't have this thing yet, which I feel like I already have, given the areas I've passed, you can do it with only the blood sand. Oh, and they were released in trilogies. Oh, okay. Interesting. No, I think if this is a traversal, if this item is used for traversal, I think I want it. Like, I've covered 70% of the map. Well, I can't check my save data right now. I think I should probably track this thing down at this point. So do you want to give me a vague area I should look in? The name of the area is fine so long as it's, like, not too big. Or, sorry, not too small. Like, there's a little bit in the sewers that I haven't looked into. There's obviously a lot on this side of the bridge that I haven't looked into either. There's this one spot, like, up here that I haven't looked into either. On the lead up to, yeah, the peak of the mountain. You have to offer something at the very depth you can find. Okay, you're gonna have to rephrase that because I don't understand what you're saying. Actually, while I wait for that, there is one thing I want to go and do real quick before we do anything else. The very depths. Okay, the deepest I can go. Well, zoom out. Okay. Alright, I could just go back to Albero to get somewhere there. In that case... Yeah, there's still one thing I want to look at. And it's at that elevator, because I saw blood sand stuff. Oh my god. I always feel like I misjudge the range on hits in this game, like, so often. God damn it. Yes, keep going this way. I'm so happy I figured out that it was the books there, because I was so confused what the fuck was up with those things. Might want to check out Blight Survival. I feel like I've heard that before. I don't know where, though. Found it recently. The trailer's really good. I'll have to keep an eye out. What the That name does sound familiar, but I'm not sure why. I wish I could remember why. Alright, down we go. Because I saw blood sand stuff. Oh. Goody. Cool. Awesome. Hey, I should go and do this thing before I find the thing that works with the thorns. Oh. Oh, really? Cool. Okay. Yep, all the way to the right. Is there an easy way to get... Oh, no, yeah, the elevator will get me back down to where I was. Alright, fastest way to get to the very bottom. Grievance ascends. Suppose that's... I did put a thing there. I don't remember why. I wish the pins were also a little bit more varied. Like, if you set up a code for yourself, they're fine. But I feel like just on their own, like, without, like, you yourself establishing a rule for what they do, they're kind of vague. And I actually don't mind that entirely. But, like, at least if they were closer to some things that lent themselves a bit more to being, like, understood easily, I feel like it wouldn't hurt the game at all. Oh. Yeah, and I'm immune to gas. Fuckers. Whoa. Yes, we go through here. No, we go through here. Sorry, ma'am. I'm not up for fencing right now. I'm kind of busy. No, jump. Oh, I can get an extra thing. Yes. Fuck yeah. No Pell Solos. Actually, hold on. I don't have any more, do I? No. Already full health, thank you. Oh. That's just that. Okay, all the way down. The game is about, details, along the fake walls, and hints for the blood sands can only be seen if you take a close look. Yeah, Oh. Oh! Oh god, I forgot about this, right. Do I have it?
This veil, I cover my face in mourning for the dead love for my betrothed.
Oh. Lots of riddles seek your full attention. Yeah. Ugh. It's like, that could... Like, the thing I'm missing could have been anything that's on the ground to pick up. And those just aren't on the map. Like, that's actually the thing at the end of the day, is, like, there's a lot... Like, there's something to, like, the riddle nature of it, right? And I feel like there would have been a better way to communicate that you should be paying attention to that stuff at the beginning. But, like, let's just forget about that for a second. The thing is that, like, if there were clues on these items, I can never see them again. If there was some way to ascertain what I was supposed to put here, and it was related to these two, they're now gone, and I can't review that. Yeah. I mean, fuck, I don't even know. Like, yeah, like, at this point, I don't even know where to go now. Like, I'd be scraping the walls. Trying to, like, find where I could possibly have missed something like that. And that's hard to even... Yeah, oh, God. This feels like a Metroidvania that was released around the time these graphics would... Or around the time the, Yeah, no, Super Nintendo. Yeah, that'd be about it, yeah. Probably around the time these graphics would have been possible, outside of, like, the obvious, like, animation and stuff like that that's probably only possible in a thing. Yeah, give me a tip, because, like, I just don't know where... Like, if my thing right now is I want to get whatever I can from this, then, like, I don't know... Like, if you can push me in a direction that would give me a hint, instead of giving me the hint directly, that's fine. But, like... Yeah, like... Actually, that's a better question. Is there anything in my inventory right now that I could use to, like, deduce what the next thing is and where it is? Because I don't know if that's even possible. You know? Do you know what you have to bring to a marriage? Like... You could be talking about me being anyone in that situation. Like, when you say marriage, I think ring. But, like, again, ring doesn't help me here, you know? I don't know how the bones would actually help me here. Something old, something new, something golden. Okay. Well, I definitely haven't given something golden, so that helps a bit. But again, I just don't have a thing, and where would I find a golden thing? Like, yeah, sorry, Size, I don't know how that's meant to help me. Name of the areas would lead you? Really? Okay. Bronze Frontier. Suburbs, Holy Line, Alvaro. Convent. Where olive trees wither. Graveyard of the Peaks. Covenant of the Lady of the Charred Visage. Bridge of the Three Cavalries. Mercy Dreams. Suburbs. Desecrated Cistern. Resting Place of the Sister. Mourning and Havoc. Okay, so it's not anywhere on the left. Mother of the Mothers. Low Creeds. Sleeping Canvases. Mercy Dreams. You're on a delay, Size. Saying it's close is like... it's not, again, not helping. Patio of the Silent Steps. Knot of the Three Woods. Like, there's the tree here that has the golden stuff on it, but I've never had an interaction with that. That would definitely be something golden that I could bring, but again, like... Yeah, the area names are not helping. Grievance Ascend. I'm gonna guess it's something to do with Grievance Ascend, then. Like, there is exactly one place I have not been to in Grievance Ascend. So... And it's all the way at the top of this area. And I have no fucking clue why I couldn't get up there. It might be because I... Oh, maybe it was because I couldn't breathe poison? I don't know, it's been a while. Shortened to Greed. Grievance Ascend. You may have... okay, sure. Oh my god! I'm a fucking idiot. I didn't see that. I didn't see that there were ladders there. Oh, I'm a fucking moron. You wanted it vague. Okay, hold on. I hope you'll take this in good faith, but let me just review something here. Something old, something new, and something golden. The name of the areas would now lead you. It's close. Say Grievance Ascend really slow, or shorten it. I didn't ask you for it to be vague. I asked you if there was, like... So, like, if I remember correctly, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure I said, I don't know if I'm going to be able to put this together, because it's very likely that the place is somewhere that I've been to, maybe seen an item on the floor and haven't seen it. Are there any items that would give me this description that might help me? I already put down 2, I don't think there could be. Can you give me a hint, or can you give me... And maybe this is an English thing. Maybe this is like an English language thing. But when I said, if you can give me a nudge to a hint, that would be great. I didn't mean make a vague thing. I was saying, like, if there is something in the game that would hint me to where this thing is, point me toward that. I think maybe that's where we got confused here. Oh dear. Ma'am, Come on. I know you're here. Or not. Ma'am? That's fucking rude. Maybe I should have said map or skull. Yeah. Honestly, map wouldn't have helped me. Melted golden coins? Oh my god. Do I ever get a higher jump in this game? I'm actually really concerned how many cherubs have been, like, outside of my ability to jump and hit them. I cannot believe I legitimately just, like, didn't go up there because I didn't see that the ladders were behind the stone things. I would never have had this much trouble getting that if that was the case. Did you add the map open? Look, it doesn't matter.
With this gold that melts between my fingers, I reject the riches of my betrothed.
I did the thing. Whoa.
Penitent one in silence, who summons my 3 voices. 3 sisters became as one. thus birthing a grievous miracle called Altus Gracias. This egg conceals something of ours that still remains immaculate.
Egg of deformity. Hirsute egg born of abomination. Its hairy shell hides unfathomable mysteries from prying eyes. The cruelty of a broken promise shaped as Altus Gracias, and the affliction made her sorrow into flesh. We will enclose our voices inside the egg, our tongues that endlessly twist and grow in order to escape, knots of a freedom we never had. Our hair will cover this ovum with cold until the heat of embers makes it hatch. Cover this ovum with cold until the heat of embers makes it hatch. Heat of embers. Get rid of that pin. Or hell, like, actually, you know what? No more riddles. No, like, I appreciate the effort, but I think there was just, like... Sometimes the way people interpret, like, clues, hints, and stuff like that is very different from another person. And I think, like, I think just the phrasing, like... The phrasing on my end definitely could have been better, but, like... yeah, the phrasing on my end definitely could have been better. Let's just leave it at that. Fire. That's what I get from... No, don't beat yourself up about it. Like, again, I don't think I did a good job either. Fire, 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 fire. I mean, Covenant of the Charred Visage. I feel like you'd have a really rough time coming down here before that. But I wouldn't put it past going back that way to get stuff. Because that's a... Yeah, that's a quest item. So I haven't got the thing that's going to allow me to do shit. But maybe I got something I can give to someone else to... Or I can do something to it to... make it give me something else then? Because if that leads me to getting the ability to manipulate the thorns, then clearly I need to figure out who I need to give that to. Or where I need to take it at any rate. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. At least my parries are still good. Oh. Now you know how you would have phrased it. I mean, honestly, like, I think all it needed was you've got it marked. And then it would just been like, oh, okay. Well, let me narrow down, like, let me narrow down places that I might still be able to go. Although, to be fair, my experiences in that top little bit there weren't exactly, what's the word I'm looking for? Didn't give me hope that I would be able to do anything with it. Hi.
Merciful be, penitent one. With your contribution, the work of this brotherhood carries on.
Nice.
Merciful be, penitent one. With your contribution, the work of this brotherhood carries on.
Oh, phrase this. Oh, gotcha. I didn't catch you there. Oh, that's a lot of tears. Okay, hold up. God, I really wish you could still see markers if you zoomed out. Mercy Dreams. I'm gonna go get that key that was like 9,999 tears. Oh my god, the positions on the map do not correlate anything with the map you have, and it's really annoying to try and figure out what the fuck. Oh, that really sucks. Die. Ow. Can I parry that? I sure can. Wait. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh fuck, where was that store? Oh no, it was in the top level. Hold on a second. Don't fret, I remembered. Thankfully. Yeah, like, I'd prefer if you... Wait, no, where the fuck... Was it down there? Oh my god, I forgot where this fucking shop was. Where is it? Oh, Christ. Oh, God. That just one-shots them. Oh god, I would have gotten hit there. You can trigger an execution on those bishops with the flying chairs and the spears if you use a power attack. Ooh. Oh no, that's not really a spoiler in my opinion. Or at least, like, that's the kind of spoiler I don't really care about. It was along here, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was. Another round, motherfucker. Okay, no, that does actually have a consistent... No, that does actually have a path. Okay, no, I'm just dumb then. Fuck. Seemed more as a gimmick or fun fact. Yeah, definitely.
Feast your name.
Yeah, I'll buy that. In fact, while I'm here, I'm also gonna buy this.
And may I...
Might as well. I don't really care about the vial as much. Yeah, right. Couldn't just show me right outside of where I was, but sure. Probably easier to go back the way I came, because I killed everything. Except for you lot. For that. What? Okay. Oh. Okay. You actually have like a really inconsistent tell. Well, not inconsistent tell. Get out of the portrait, person in the portrait. What? Wound in the hand and a blue and red candle. Do I have any beads that would be akin to a wound? No, it doesn't look like it. Like, the candles have a very, have an implication I'm somewhat familiar with. Not so much the wound, though. I guess, like, I could just put them on and see if anything happens. That with a question mark. Okay. Top floor to go all the way to the left. It's the first time I've used the fucking stinger in a while. Timing is really weird too. Okay. Actually. Oh, Jesus. I have spent too long without a break. Yeah, I should get some more water in that, because it is way too hot for me to ignore my fucking hydration levels. Jesus Christ. Especially considering I haven't actually been drinking any water. Yeah, so, I'm gonna take a quick break, and when I come back, we'll try and piece some more of this together. There is a section in the menu named Game Tips, help me a lot with special attacks. Is that in the options, maybe? Oh, gameplay tips. Advanced technique, parry, counterattack, retribution. Oh! Oh my god, wait. I misinterpreted the whole counterattack retribution thing. I thought that the attack was the retribution, not like the... Not that it was an additional timing thing. Oh my god. Execution, sure. Air impulse, it means you know, jump or, like, maintain height. Present fervor. Pre-Deo. Culpa. Wall climbing. Actually, hold on. B to jump down. Yeah, flasks, sword hearts, rosary beads. Find them caged all over Custodia. You can release them with any technique at your disposal. Yep, that's my projectile. Map. That looks cool. Should have checked that more often, to be honest. But, yeah. Alright, I'm going to take a really quick break. When we get back... yeah, I guess, like, I need to try and figure out where to take this egg. So, Size, if in the break you want to give me a quick, like, a hint of some kind. it's about holding the button. It didn't seem like holding the button was doing anything, but I'll give it a shot after that. Yeah, so, like... Okay, actually, you know what? We'll do this while I'm here, because I don't want this to go misunderstood. So, well, hell, let me ask a very yes or no question. So, the final line says, "Our hair will cover this ovum with cold until the heart of embers makes it hatch, or the heat of embers makes it hatch." So I'm assuming that I should be taking this somewhere warm. Yes? No? Actually, come to think of it, I don't even know if there's an area that would be... Yes, okay. Actually, you know what? Let me mull over that on the break. Because I don't want to delay this break any longer. I need to make sure I get up like every an hour and a half, and especially when it's warm, I need to make sure I am actually drinking water. So, yeah. I'll have a little think about what that might mean. Oh. I think I know what that might be. But we'll do that after the break. So, I'll be right back. I'm back. 1 second while I just check something. Oh, excuse me. Robot, are you actually in here? I hope you're still in here. No, you are. Okay, good. I wasn't a dummy. Yep. Okay. We're good. I did see some frames drop earlier. And I wasn't really paying attention to when that happened. But just looking at, like, recent network activity, it might have just been a slight hiccup. Or, like, a couple of drops of frames here and there. Which is all good. Okay. So oh, thank you for the follow, Size. I appreciate that. So I did think of one place that we could go to. We just killed a boss whose arena turned into fire. I wonder if that might help us with the situation in which we need to take a thing to the embers of a thing. That might be... Like... To be fair, though, I don't think I've been in a situation where the atmosphere of something has... Why was the menu dark? That was weird. I don't think I've been in a situation where the, walking into an area has changed an item. But given that the game is clearly being a bit coy and mysterious with its shit, I wouldn't put it past it. Hi. I didn't look where I should be going. That was dumb. Right. Library of the Negated Words. Yep. So. Thank God for the shortcut. Let's go see if this just happens. I'm assuming I'll probably have to get an interaction point for it to work, but... Oh. Okay, bugger me then. I'm sorry, I thought I had a clever idea, but clearly I didn't. While I'm here, actually... Let's go take a peek at the thing. Fucking shit. Oh my god. Ugh. Ow. Oh. Wait, what? I don't think I've seen a door locked like that? Without a switch in the room somewhere? Ow. Am I stupid? see if I can... Yeah, no, don't think so. Have I been in a situation where a door has been locked, but the thing to unlock it is actually out on the other side? God, I don't actually know. I feel like that's not the case, but... There's also down here. Now, considering there is a lift here, I can only assume that that means that the lift can go downward, and not that I can physically jump down from here. If I can find... Yes. So... I mean, I guess I could just try it. Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, in that case, like, yeah, that was the only place that came to mind, and I felt really smart when I actually thought of that, because that would have been... Oh my god, I didn't... I didn't sit down at the day right next to there. Cool. That's the wrong button. Oh, right, I don't have any further. Fuck. Move. Fucker. Yeah, I think if you just keep that enemy there, they just end up swinging infinitely, which is a bad idea. So I've got to, fuck, not do that. Fuck. Fuck. Go on, move. Move, you fucker. Yeah. Okay, back here. Yeah, let me go get my thing. Yeah, so... What? I don't remember you being here. Fuck it, I'm right next to the thing. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna heal after this anyway. What do you say again? The moon is out tonight with a long-tailed gown, and a bull stares at her between the rock rows and the shadows. So clearly referencing what's in the next room. Though I don't know if that's meant to give me a hint or anything. Okay, yeah. Size, if you want to give me... Actually, let me open my... Sorry, 1 second. let me open the map. So I've got a few things marked that you'll probably see. If you want to double check there. I guess we can get rid of this because I've been there already and I've got the thing. But yeah, these are where my marks are, in case you want to just say go to where it's marked, or go to a mark. You haven't marked the place. Okay. Fire. Hall of the Dawning? Fairest Tree, Patio of the Silent Steps, Mother of Mothers, Knot of the Three Words, Mother of Mothers, Library, Sleeping Canvases, Mercy Dreams, Desecrated Cistern, Resting Place of the Sister, Echoes of Salt, Morning in Havoc, Desiccated Cistern, Grievance Ascends, John Doe, that's just the name of a place, Brotherhood of Silent Sorrow, Holy Line, Albaro, Graveyard of the Peaks. Hall of the Dawning, I have a fact about that that won't do anything to your run? Sure, tell me then. Because, well, I mean, Hall of the Dawning is the only one that even sounds remotely warm. Everywhere else is either neutral or cold. Or I wouldn't associate with being warm, anyway. Unless it's just a place I've never been to on the map. Like an area I just can't see yet. Hall of the Dawning is a place for New Game Plus and has nothing to do with the egg. Okay. Well, then I'm stumped then. Is the area I need to go to already on the map that I've explored? You can answer that one straight up. Yes, and I haven't marked it. Maybe I'll go up and talk to my mate in the 3 words. See if he has anything to say about all this. I doubt he will, but... I thought I didn't grab onto the fucking thing there. Oh, good. What are these, like, sensory incense? No. I can't remember the name for them. Have you got anything new to say?
The knot of the 3 words. Here he placed a wooden log where he prayed. For pain, it made roots grow and twist every inhabitant. This triune tree that sprouted years every year from its core, for twisted up.
Yeah. Braziers? No. It's a thing, excuse me. It's a thing in a, it's a thing in, I forget if it's Christianity or Catholicism. I forget which is the umbrella of the other. But where a priest will, like, have a little thing of incense smoking, but I can't remember the name of that thing. And it looks a lot like the things that were swinging in that last room that looked like they may have hit me. Okay. Sensor? Is that it? It sounds like it. Ow. It sounds like it. I forgot about you. Ow. That hurt. Yeah, I'm actually not sure. Fuck. Where have I seen fire? Or, like, an incredibly warm place? God, this is why I needed to not drop this game as much as I have. I basically didn't play it, since, I got back to work. You have all the hints you need. Well, yeah, I mean, that should be enough, but, like, I don't know, like, the Convent of the Lady of the Charred Visage, okay, that kind of has fire. Well, but that's the thing, Size, my memory is gone. Like, unless I encountered this stream and for whatever reason just cannot remember. Like, well, probably gone, yeah. Like, I don't have a very clear recollection. Well, like, Size, let's put it this way. Do you remember the reason I never went into this bit of the map? It was because I wasn't looking correctly. Yeah, it's probably been too long. If it's anywhere I haven't seen this stream, it's been too long. Like, straight up. Because I had 2 streams of this before, and they were, like, 1 week apart, and then I probably didn't play the game for a month and a half, because I was getting back into work and other shit happened. So, like, if you want to give me an area, I think at this point I prefer that. Because I don't know how I would put this together at this point. The area is small. Oh, God. Okay, don't say exactly where, then. Oh, I mean, there's only a couple of places that are really small on the map that I've explored. I mean, it's either going to be Albaro. It's either going to be Albaro, Havoc. Well, no, Havoc, Morning and Havoc is like a late game area from what Nefarious told me. I mean, I guess I could, yeah, you know what? I might as well check Albaro. Been a while since I've been there, I might as well. Might as well. Ow. Yeah, to the right. Okay. That... Oh my... Fuck you. Clearly should have let me sink through, that's bullshit. Could make it a bit clearer without naming it. Give me a second. I'll look through Albaro because there's a couple of there's 1 or 2 things I wanna double check while I'm here. Oh.
The bones thank you for your help, O virtuous penitent one. Bring the bones before me, and we will uncover the truth that they keep silent.
doing okay there, man? You look like you're overflowing with sand. I feel like you might wanna check in with a doctor. Okay, that's the cistern. I haven't been to this guy in a while. Screw the Doctor, Colton Exterminator. He's got to be infested with ants.
Bring me anything that can.
Okay. Yeah, that was a long shot for sure, but I'd be dumb not to check in just to be sure. There's also the church on the other side. But I don't think this is anything at the moment. Fuck it. I haven't made a donation here in ages either. Still nothing. I wonder what the first threshold for that is. When I call them, they do not appear. Pay me any mind, they're covered in ribbons that give the impressions of fluttering in an invisible, imperceptible, constant wind. At times I hear them cry, and at times I hear them laugh. What are you, O creatures of divine grace? Could be a... yeah, if you want to be a bit clearer without naming it size, I'm all for that at this point, I think. Because, like, the reality is, if I've just forgotten where I've seen, like, a big furnace or something like that, I'm not gonna fucking remember. Lays before the bridge. It is a small filler area, and it lays before the bridge, as I mentioned it earlier. Filler areas. Before the bridge? You know what? Fuck it. I may as well check out the filler areas. Like, not like big sprawling areas. I don't think there's too many of those before the thing. There's the purple area below, like, the main horizontal bit. There's Albero, obviously. There's the grave of the sister. And that's it. Is it one of the three that I just said size? Then what are you talking about then? What? One of the filler areas before the bridge. This is all one area. The Holy Line? Oh, I would not have said that that's the case, but sure. I mean, I wouldn't call it a filler area. It's literally like the tutorial. There are a few others? Then I don't know what you mean by filler area then, Size. I have no idea what you mean by that then. It's near the Jondo? Is it Echoes of Salt? Or somewhere in Echoes of Salt? No? Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, just tell me where it is. I don't know if I'm not communicating, like, the thing well, or if I'm just not understanding what you're saying. Fine. Oh, right, I still can't jump or whatever. Mountains of Endless Dusk. Yeah, I would not have called that a filler area. Filler areas aren't just straight, like, to me at least, a filler area, yeah, and I guess that's what you were trying to hint at with the Holy Line. Okay, yeah. I guess I just don't consider that a filler area. And at that point, I was just like, okay, I don't understand what your definition of that is. No, I wouldn't consider that a filler area. Like, the whole point, like, it's not filler. Like, it's not there for no reason. It is there as a straight-up trial. Like, there are areas that are more trials as they are, like, areas to explore, and multiple paths. But, like, that isn't filler. It's just a straightforward obstacle. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine if our definitions differ, but that's just where I would place that. Like, I don't think that's filler in the sense, like, a filler area I would say is like Albaro, because there's like nothing blocking you from doing anything. Similar to Knot of the Three Words, because there's nothing barring your way there. Ferris Tree, I would say, is also another filler area. Hall of the Dawning, I don't know if that's... I don't know what that does. And I don't know how far it goes either, so... But yeah, sorry, like, that. Yeah, that's just... That's not what I would have said as a filler area, and I guess, yeah, we just differ in how we define that now. Like, I get what you're saying in that there's, like, absolutely no exploration to it. It is very straightforward. You just have to beat the enemies. But, yeah, I guess I wouldn't consider that, filler. Maybe you just played it too often. Yeah, maybe. Getting too good at the game, so it's just yawn-worthy if it's not, like, if it's not, confusing in some way. Or if it's... No, sorry, confusing's not the right word. Ugh. I really hate how vulnerable those leave you. Ah. back? Yes, I do. Hatched Egg of Deformity. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Huh? Hirsute Egg, born of abomination. Its hairy shell hides unfathomable mysteries from prying eyes. The cruelty of a broken... Yeah, okay, same thing. And same thing again? Maybe I take it back to them then? Oh, is it easier for me to go left? It might be easier for me to go left, actually. Might be faster, rather. So I've got all the lifts activated here, so that should be pretty simple to traverse. You know, minus these things. Okay, just, yeah. Oh my god. Fuck it. Go. Ow. Whatever. Yes. So then we go back to... Grievance. Oh no, we're going too low. We're going too low. Shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. No, that's the wrong button. I hate that you fuckers can hide in the walls. Cool. Straight down. I really wish you could down slash. Ugh. Yep, keep going. Hey, look, I hatched your egg.
Our rage for voices were vanished then. Now, the miracle has made them eternal. Remember that only the holiness can bless this gift so that it's without sin. Our voices can be protection on the pathways, along which your fortunate steps will take you. Leave now. Our deformities will depart to the other side of the dream to find absolution. Leave now.
Okay. So am I meant to take that to the... Oh no, you're still here.
Leave now.
Maybe now I need to take that to... our mate at the fountain? Because this whole deal is purifying things. Or their whole deal is purifying things. Yeah, I just... Fuck. That whole time I was trying to, like, nudge myself right and still hit up. And, like... Yeah, the animation locked me in long enough that it just wouldn't let me do that. Fuck you. You fucking serious? Fuck off. No. I'm not fencing with you, lady. Oh my god. Also, Size, is there any way to upgrade your weapon? Or does that just, like, happen as you beat areas and bosses? Because it definitely feels like when I've revisited areas that I'm, like, far stronger than I was before. But I don't think I did anything explicit to do that. Right, we want to go to Albro. Mea Culpas are the upgrades. Also the holy wounds from the first half of the map making you stronger. Oh, okay, so it's the wounds. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that tracks then.
The deformity has opened up. You have been granted 3 knotted tongues, able to grow deep roots that will twist and wring, copying the pain of their 3 mothers. In the name of the High Wills, I bless this relic. Watch over it, for it is now pure and sacred.
3 gnarled tongues. Cool. Tied together by a broken oath, these tongues speak words that only the foundations of Custodia can hear. Their pleas awaken the sleeping roots from their lethargy, creating footbridges and climbable ledges for their wearers. These are the 3 tongues born from the monstrosity. 3 tongues that are the 3 voices. 3 cries in harmony. The tongues are knotted into one. Roots grow and twist in their presence, just like the hair of what were once 3 sisters. Yeah, like... I completely get how the progression makes sense if you just kind of explore everywhere as you go, right? So, if I... Well, actually, no, because I'd have to go to... Wouldn't I have to go to Chondo first? No, I'd almost have to go... No, I would need to go to Jondo first to get here. I don't think you could get up into here without going down there. Oh, yeah, and, like, I guess the other thing is, too, that, like, for that tree, I wouldn't have thought of that as, like, a hot enough source, given... Like, it was hit by lightning, if I remember correctly, or something to that effect. But I don't think I would have put together that, oh, I'll put the thing in there, as opposed to literally any other source of fire in the entire game. And I know it did say embers, but that, like, the key there is, like, heat. I feel if it was a bit more, like, amongst the embers of a split, like, something. Yeah, it was lightning when you fought the sister, right. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there were ways you could have written that to be a bit clearer as to what it wanted. But it is admittedly very hard to walk the line between, like, vague enough that it feels like a fun riddle to solve, and clear enough that you can actually solve it and it not feel like bullshit. But yeah. So, we want to go back to the library. Yeah, and I guess first things first, we can go through this bit here. And then we should go up and around here to check for ways that I can get up now that I have the tongues. Die. And I can see him already moving. It is kind of nice that they just, appear, Are you fucking serious? Thank you. I was gonna fucking say. It is nice that these things just kind of automatically activate, as opposed to, like, taking up another button in your, controls to actually do it. Given how button-heavy the game is already, just because it is, like, using up buttons pretty fast for very different functions, yeah. I feel like there's very few other ways you could, like, get that stuff out. Wow, my words are just failing me tonight. Hi. Die. Right. There's definitely a few places I need to go to now that I've got those tongues, though. Like, there's a lot of places that are just kind of, like, blanks because I couldn't, get the roots to work, so, like... Ugh, if I really wanted to, like, backtrack, I could do that for fucking ages. Because I have that now. Did that fancy twirl and I still got beamed by the fucking, thing that's barely moving. Oh. Oh, there we go. Wait, what? What? Huh? Oh, yeah, okay, that's... yeah, okay. Tutorial. Now I know. That's a tibia. I wish I remembered where that place with the 3 books describing leg bones was. That would be very useful right now. I know your secret now, shithead. Die. Right, top left if I can. Fuck off. Nah, loser. Shit. I am... They're really in the perfect spot in a lot of places to just fucking destroy you. You get hit by one, you get hit by another, you hit the roof, so you're stun-locked even longer. Fucking Christ. Go on. Fuck you. Dang it. Oh, yeah, this was the one. Ooh. Hello. Die. Oh my god. Fuck. Whatever, that's fine. Oh. Amber Eye. Bead carefully crafted in the shape of an eyeball that appears to glint in the dark. A sacred tree was struck by lightning and did not suffer any damage. Its resin did not allow the lightning to escape, so it still remains in the amber's nucleus, providing great protection against electrical attacks. Okay, cool. Another resistance thing. Not gonna complain about that. I'm glad we've got this, Daya now. Oh no. Oh my... Please. I'm so mad that that, like, actually has just, like, 1 health. Where was the momentum for the jump? Hello? Oh my god. Okay. This? Wow. We're getting new levels of jank and frustrating. I heard another one of those beam motherfuckers. I don't know where they went, though. What? Oh. Okay. Huh. Okay, then. Oh. I guess at the end of the day, we only got that then. Oh. Not gonna complain about that. Right. Oh, I don't know where the books are. Of course. Okay, I got lucky there. I think we want all the way down. Of course. Actually, I don't think I tried to get up here yet. Well, I can't believe they sat one enemy in this room and made it the most annoying thing. My fucking god. I hate this. Your controls are not fine enough to do this. Can I... No, of course not. And that goes way too fucking fast. What am I supposed to do? Am I just missing something here? Oh. Oh. I got it. Oh my god, the fucking ladder. It's, like, it literally stops me from hitting overhead, which is, like, you know, the one way for me to try and, like, make sure I'm, like, safe when I'm ascending. God. Oh, wait, I didn't read the thing about the, tibia. Tibia of... Oh, actually, I don't think I've read a couple of these now, I think. Kneecap of Sebastian... Oh, no, the puppeteer I read. Al-Sali never believed in the authority of the Holy See of Custodia. Holy See, Jesus. He even claimed to have been able to contact the High Wills on his own. Be fervent, that is the secret. Phalanx of Aralcarium, the Archivist. Aralcarum, Karam, I think. Worked as the archivist in the Library of the Negated Words. His heightened interest in the writings of Custodia prior to the appearance of the Twisted cost him his exile. Hi? What? Oh. Oh, hold on. Can I do this just randomly? I think I can. Yeah. The doors are deceiving me. They do not want me to go. The walls are the only ones that do not lie. Though the wall lies... through the walls lies the way out of this place. Huh. The doors are deceiving me. They do not want me to go. The walls are the only ones that do not lie. Through the walls lies the way out of this place. Oh. Hey.
I, Diosdado by name, Night Watchman by trade, am at thy mercy. You have my gratitude for quelling such an unbearable sound.
Oh, the dude that was, like, hitting against the wall.
We are in the library of denied woods, for the pages that lie within these dusty tomes are forbidden and forever shall be. All that accompanies me here are these ponderous keys and the wandering souls that, even after death, still hunger for knowledge.
You have acquired the Young Mason's Wheel. The remains of a miniature wooden cart worn by an apprentice who was separated from his master in a terrible accident. The stone and mortar that enveloped him drowned out his cries, preserving his pleas for help in a freakish echo that now permeates these walls with clarity. This amulet is now imbued with the poor lad's longing for release, increasing the speed of movement of whoever wears it. Like, for real? Maybe. Sure. Does that actually just increase movement speed? Is that what that does? Feels like I'm moving a little bit faster, but... Oh. Shit. Fuck, I should have talked to him more. Okay. Okay, hold on. So... The brother told me to take the key to the Library of the Negated Words and talk to that guy with the keys. That guy with the keys has now given me an amulet. I'm going to guess that I... Actually, wait. Hold on. This... Wait, how do I get into here? That just hit me. I don't... Hold on. Oh god, it's on top of the books. Damn it. Grab the ladder, you fuck. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go and, talk to our boy with the keys. I think you're mixing it up. What am I mixing up? I was meant to take... Well, I was meant to take the key and head to the library. He told me to look for the guy with the keys. Is that not true? Like, I'm 90% sure that is the case. That's accurate. Okay, never mind, I didn't say anything. Wait, so... No, okay, no, you can't do that. So, was I right? Or what? Like, at least tell me why... They're two separate things. You mean the advice to take the key to the negated words and look for the guy with the keys? Glad I've gotten decent at that. Give him the key and help him with his problem. Right. Is he still out? I think he's in the next... Fuck. There he is.
Oh, that key of yours that you are carrying.
I probably fucked up by exiting the room and then coming back. Because then I couldn't just talk to him straight up here.
It opens a door that was veiled in ancient illusions many eons ago.
Uh-huh.
Be aware of what sleeps there.
Oh. It was right here the whole time. It was right here the whole time. I mean, obviously I needed to help the guy out, but yeah. Alright. Oh. Yeah, it was the banging sound, I remember that. Oh my god. This is right beneath. Holy shit.
Penitent one of the Silent Steps. Approach this face of pale gold with empty sockets instead of eyes. You stand before the roots of the knotted tree of the three words, for these form the bars of my captivity. They claim that my words are false, and that mine is the face of deception. And for this reason, I have been exiled from my three other brothers, the Holy Guardian Visages.
Oh.
They betrayed me, punished me, and ripped out my eyes, so I could no longer be a witness to the truth. Now there is only infinite darkness around me. May your compassion help you in the search for my stolen golden eyes. One of them can be found in a place inhabited by bone, ash, and song.
Oh, God. I know where that is.
The other can be found in a dried-up sea, to which ships head to die amidst the terrible thunder.
Sorry, I think I know where that is.
Find my eyes, Penitent One. For only then will I be able to reveal my secret to you.
Holy shit.
May your compassion, for only then.
Ashen Song. So, Morning and Havoc is, like, definitely one of them. That seemed to be where, like, a dead ship was. What was the other one? It was, like, Bone, Ash, and Song. Bone, Ash, and Song. I mean, I hate to say it, but maybe I haven't seen this place yet? Although the fact that it was said first makes me think that it's potentially easier than Mourning and Havoc. Bone and Ash and Song. Maybe Jondo? Where else could it be that I haven't explored that I've got like a directionality for? Well, to be fair, there is this lift shaft right here that does go down deeper, and usually these things go down deeper a fair bit, and given there's a door here, like, there's probably something down there. Yeah. I'm also now realizing that I'm running out of places that aren't Mourning and Havoc to go to. Which, you know, is a bit worrying. Okay. So we've kind of got, yeah, again, once again, it is Soul's tradition for your starting quest to ultimately be a lie or not the only path.
The visage, at times, during the most profound silences, you can hear the gold melting within the rock, within the very roots.
So he knows, huh? Hang on. Oh no, that was absolutely increasing my speed, yeah. Yeah. So, do I want to go and just, like, throw myself into Havoc and thing just to get a taste of that before ending the stream, you son of a bitch? Fuck it, why not? Oh, fuck. Die. Die. I think we're gonna try and go through the top part. Now really quick. The dead is not gonna help. Talking to the dead is not gonna help me here. That just, yeah, that just floats around until it fizzles. Oh shit, oh shit, oh fuck. Okay. Okay, you'll do barely any damage, which is nice. Never mind. You do a bit of damage. Alright, take two. Again. Come on. Oh my god. Why does that deal so much damage? Holy shit. Die. How would I have... This straight up looks like I just can't reach her. Like, how... Oh my god. Okay, at least I know I can't deflect them. How am I meant to get up there? Yeah, it really feels like I need a jump or something. Okay. Alright, I guess it's not happening. No. Yeah, like, I need a double jump or something. Not really sure how else I'm meant to get across that. In which case, I don't know where to go. But, that also might be a good place to leave it for now. Nah, because it's getting late. And I'm gonna be up early tomorrow with the stream. Or early-ish. Anyway. Yeah, okay. Decent amount of progress, but, like, I'm starting to sweat, because I'm very concerned that I'm about to get into even more difficult parts of the game. Like, I think I only died, to pitfalls, but still, like... Well, actually, no, there was that one bit where I got, like, absolutely thrashed going through the library. But yeah, regardless, we made some progress. But every bit of progress is very closer to the... Okay, but how real are you when it comes to being good at this game? And, starting to turn up short. Especially that last boss. That last boss was... That last boss, moved in such a way that you really, like... It didn't really... Like I said, there's a boss in Metroid Dread that does this very well, where it's either sitting above your natural shot line, in line with your natural shot line, or below it. And you have to adjust as it's doing that. And it's also, funnily enough, it's also doing the needle attack, like, from the ground... not from the ground in Dread, mostly just overhead. So, like, you do have to be watching the two areas at the same time, much like this boss fight, or much like that boss fight. The problem with the boss fight we just had, though, is that, like, it undulates in a way that's just, like, completely random. And that's not good, because it often folds in on itself. It folds into a bit where you can't possibly attack it for several seconds. And then when it does come out, it's, like, in such a way that it usually is moving into a position that's either going to collide with you, because if it goes just, like, in a circle, it's going to come out towards you. So, like, that's also not an opportunity to hit without, like, backpedaling, and backpedaling in this game is really hard to do. Or while still swinging. Or it just goes straight up again, in which case your very forward or very up attacks just don't hit it, in which case you need to move forward and potentially just collide with the damn thing in the first place. I don't like that boss very much. There were other bosses that were as kind of, like, loose with it. Like the one with the rising fire that you're constantly jumping up through the tower. I think that was still done well, despite the fact that it was much like that, kind of random in the positions that all the enemies would be in, unless they're doing coordinated attacks. But in that case, there were multiple things you could hit, not just the one thing. Like, with most bosses, it's either, like, they have a pattern that's harder to discern, but you can always hit them. So as long as you're just, like, looking out for the pattern, you're fine. Or they're regimented in a way that you can still kind of work with whatever pattern they've got. The next boss you're going to fight is my favorite. Ooh. Can't wait for that. But yeah, like, I think at this point, and Size, I'd like your opinion on this. It looks like I can't get into Morn and Havoc, and I don't think I've gone to a place that you could call, or that would have the descriptors Ash, Bone, and Song. So maybe continuing to progress on the right side of the map is the way to go for now? Just tell me if the Ash, Bone, and Song applies to somewhere I have explored. I think that's the only thing I'd like to know. Assuming I actually remember it when I next stream. It does? Oh god. Is it just Jondo? I pronounced that like 3 different times now. That's the only place... No. Ashburn and Song. Ashburn and Song. Ashburn and Song. Unless it's like... It's not... Surely it's not the guy that's like, collecting all the bones. The collectibles seem like they wouldn't be attached to that, and Song is... Is it actually? I don't think I've heard... Don't know, won't tell? Well, I am actually asking you that, though. Fuck. Oh, God. Am I really gonna have to scrape the entire map? Oh. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that at all. Sorry, I'm gonna run to a place with actual music so we can close out on some tunes. Where's the nearest... Okay, I'll go there first. Oh god, if I have to scrape the map for all the collectibles just to beat the game, I'm not gonna be a happy camper. I gotta tell ya. I would not enjoy that one bit. Well, it's not to complete the game, obviously, because it's the true ending. But, like... Size, I literally asked you if that was the case. Like, you don't need to be coy about it. In fact, I prefer if you weren't coy if you're not going to tell me. But yeah. Don't need all of them. Oh. Actually, well, you know what? I may as well go and check then. Because he was getting... He was getting very overwhelmed by what I now assume is Ash. Oh, right, I did actually sit down at the thing. Fuck. Just for that. Fuck you. Because he was definitely getting overwhelmed. And I still picked up a few as I was going, so maybe he's buried. But yeah, I guess that would have Ash and Bone associated with it. Hey.
The bones thank you for your help, O virtuous penitent one. Bring the bones before me, and we will
Oh. Fuck, I thought we just got enough. I was gonna fucking say. I still don't know if I like that. Because again, like... This game came out in 2018? Was it? Was it 2018? Well, regardless. Metroid Dread came out a couple years later, and one of the best things about Metroid Dread, and indeed a lot of the Metroid games, is that it actually shows you where hidden collectibles are. It doesn't give you anything other than their area, but it does tell you. And it's for, obviously, like, it doesn't do that for progression stuff. It doesn't tell you, oh, there's something here you didn't check out. Some games have, like, hidden systems to kind of, like, push you in the right direction, obviously, but, like, it's limited. But for collectibles and stuff like that, just, hey, there's a goodie here, you might want to look here again. It is actually kind of weird to have a game in that vein that doesn't actually, like, go for that, if that makes sense. But, yeah. It's honestly just going to make it a little annoying, because the thing is, too, that, like, the nature of these games, if I stumble across something that I could... If I go and collect stuff, like, off-stream, and then stumble across something that's actually, like, progression or interesting, then I can go fuck myself, because I just ruined part of the game. But, now... I think that Blasphemous handled it nicely. I don't agree. I think at least, like, dropping something on the map of, like, hey, you walk past an item here, would be nice. You get something nice if you get all of them, but important things just need enough. Well, but that's not my point, right? My point is more that, for the stuff that is just nice to have, or isn't vital, throwing up a little thing on the map to say, hey, you passed a thing here, and not even saying what it is, right? It's just, you passed something there. Because if I was playing this, like, back-to-back sessions, I would remember where most of those are. I'd probably start to lose, like, memory of them eventually. But I'd walked past them before. If they're clearly visible on that, you might as well just show me on the map. Otherwise, it just feels like busy work. That's why you have the markers. I mean, I don't disagree. However... I think especially given, like... Don't know, I never had a problem with that. Like, that's not unfair, but I think, like, and maybe this is just my expectations with it. I think there's a difference between, like, because I associate those kind of markers with more, like, points of interest. Because otherwise they just kind of fill the map, right? And if they just become noise, I'm probably going to start taking them off, because it's going to, like, just, again, become noise to me, right? Like, even if you do kind of, like, code them out and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. There are others. I had seen Let's Plays where people wanted it even easier than it is right now. I don't want it easier. I think it's just, like, the bones give you tears and a bit of story, right? Like, if you want to hide the progression stuff and you have to really look through the map, I think that's perfectly fine. But I think for stuff that ultimately just gives you tears, like, is there a problem with automatically marking them? Because I usually save markers for more important things, like, hey, this is a weird thing here. Here is an NPC that's not marked on the map. I think there's a balance to strike there, but, like, and to be fair, this game does mark out a lot of, like, really important landmarks. It points out every place you can upgrade your vessels. It points out every place you can teleport. It points out all the bonfire equivalents. It points out any sort of NPC you can give upgrade materials to. Like, it does mark a fair bit, right? The thing is that, like, in a game like, in a game that is a 3D Souls-like, there's a much more tangible relationship between, like, going places you haven't been before and finding items there. Because often the thing that makes you remember them is that they were out of sight, and the association is with the area, right? But the thing is that in a game like this that has a map and is much more maze-like in its, like, micro level design, or the micro level of the level design, the association is going to be confusing, especially when there is so much of the map or especially in the more maze-like areas. Yeah, I don't know. I get where that comes from, Size, and I'm not saying this game should have that. I think the thing is, though, that, like, after a time, like, if you're not expecting to have to mark things like that, and they don't seem important, but then they are important later on. Because the other thing is that you can't tell the difference between something that's lying on the ground and it's just a bunch of tears, like a bone, and an important progression item, which I think is actually, like, a big problem. Because if you see something lying on the ground and you don't get a progression item for a long time, you don't think it's worth noting because I'll be back there at some point. But the first time you pick up one of those that's an important progression item or something like that, then it's like, oh, hold on. I should have been marking those. And granted, like, I've marked a couple, I think, on the map at some point. There's definitely one in Yondo. Well, I mean, yeah, Petrus is... Honestly, this is kind of redundant. A redundant marker at the end of the day. I had one for an NPC, that one that's not on the map, that has, like, a traversal thing. This one here marks a shop. This is also another mystery thing that wasn't marked on the map. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because I'm trying to think through the process now of, like, okay, if you're expecting to be using the markers on the map for everything, but if that's the expectation, then, like, why risk the player not realizing that and then, like... Like, I think you could probably avoid... Like, yeah, no, I don't know. Because in the circumstance that someone realizes you should be using the markers early on, that's fine. But if someone realizes later on that they should have been using the markers, it's only ever going to be a negative or neutral experience, I think. Well, I don't disagree, Size. Another small motivation for New Game Plus. I mean, yeah, that is true. But see, the problem is that, like, the problem is that if the mistake costs you an amount of time that is half of the time you spent playing the game trying to correct that, I think there could have been a bone thrown in there. And obviously that's hard to measure in terms of, like, obviously that's hard to measure for some people, because some people will see that... Yeah, very funny. Some people will see that they've made a mistake and then go through the entire map as soon as they can to try and, like, rectify that, right? Some people will make the mistake, then not realize that that was important, then later realize that was important, and have much more map to go through. Like, I've got 72% of the entire world map to go through now to try and, like, correct that, so that I can... grab a bunch of things that I passed that I thought were nothing, but the game never told me that they were important, or could be important. I'm not joking, there is actually a thing for that. What do you mean? But yeah, like, I generally agree that, like, if a player makes a mistake, like, players should be able to make mistakes and learn from it. But I guess the question is, like, how much of a turnaround is it before the player realizes that there was a mistake, and how long does it take them to correct it? So in action games, for example, like, okay, in the combat in this, for example, like, it doesn't take too long to realize you've made mistakes and correct for them, right? So, like, admittedly, it did take me a while to figure out that the ghosts that were kind of, like, floating left and right were activated by the books, for example. But the consequences that caused me wasn't, like, death, it was just extra pressure. And I just had to I was being extra careful just to, like, jump and weave and all of that shit. Like, it was causing me a lot of problems, and the corrective thing was instantaneous. So, like, the length of time that I was put into difficulty was probably, like, an hour? Maybe? Whereas, like, oh, you weren't marking every single collectible you went past that you couldn't see in the game? Well, it turns out some of those could actually block your progression for this ending, so... And it's just like, okay, so I basically have to traverse the entire map to correct that mistake. It took me the entire time up until this point to realize that was a mistake. And a mistake more than just like, oh, I don't care that I'm making this mistake. And it's gonna take me hours to fix it. Like, I think that's probably a bit too far, ultimately. And especially for things that are just kind of like tiers, effectively, at the end of the day. They obviously have a grander purpose once you get all of them, but yeah. If you want to tell me what that thing was, though, Size, like, I did kind of prompt you to say that. I don't know if you're still here or not. But yeah, I don't know. I do really like this game. I think it's just, I think it's just... I think it's just, like, a little rough in a few areas. Particularly, like, the jank of movement. And I know that's, like, a really, like... imprecise way of putting that, but it's the only way I can really put it at the moment. That and quality of life. You need to donate a lot of tiers, like 30k. Oh, okay. Well, I've already been doing that. Someone suggested I should actually do that, so... In fact, fuck it. I'm gonna throw the rest of mine in there. I haven't been keeping track of how many tiers I've thrown in. I'm assuming I'll probably get something, and then I'll be like, oh, okay. I throw in some amount. Oh. When did this get here? That wasn't there when I left last time, right? Just an ordinary marble presented as thanks for the charity received. Somehow the scratched glass resonates with the empty bile flasks, increasing your strength when their liquid has run out. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, and the chest got bigger too. Huh. Confessor? Oh! Oh, it upgraded to do more shit. Interesting. Okay, so this is another thing, right? You can probably presume that throwing tears into this thing is going to do something, right? Fair. But, like, what is it gonna do? Oh. Clearly it's doing a fair bit. Although, yeah, it probably... Like, if you're saying, Saint, that, like, I definitely gave, like, 10k by this point, then that was probably at least 15. Yeah, I think this is actually, like, a decent example of, like, what the game was missing to just, like, nudge you, right? Maybe 20k? Yeah, maybe. So, this is the kind of thing I'm talking about, right? The church is here, and you talk to this guy.
Find the next remnants.
You talk to this guy at some point, and he has a different thing to talk to you about. But the church is open, so you go into the church and you can see you can donate tears. Cool. What happens if I donate the tears? That's obviously an intriguing question, and probably not one that should be answered immediately. Giving some amount of tears is probably not going to do it immediately, especially the first time you encounter it, right? Like, you probably, like, not to mention throughout the game, you're upgrading Mea Culpa, you're upgrading vessels, like, there's plenty of stuff you can use tears on before just throwing them into this. I think a thing that needs to happen to hook someone into, I should make sure I do that every now and then, is to give something early, to make something change, right? So, I think the first upgrade is on 5k. Could I have given... I can't remember how many I gave. I really wish I could see the pattern. But, like, even 5k... and the bells tell you when you reach an upgrade. Okay, but this is what I'm talking about. You're saying this to me, and I associated none of that with this. And I'm not asking, like, the game to throw up, like, a clear tutorial or something like that every time something happens, right? But there are subtler ways to do this than just nothing, right? Well, there are subtler ways to do that, and it's not just nothing, right? So, like, maybe the guy tells you, like, hey, the church is looking for 1,000, right? It literally gives you a goal. Or maybe it even says, like, 5k as the first actual upgrade. And then, like, okay, so you have a goal. And he doesn't tell you the next one because he's preoccupied with his own thing. But you now know that there are thresholds to reach, right? So you are looking for the things that upgrade it. And maybe the first time it hits 5k, like, the next time you talk to this guy, he's like, oh, hey, we actually improved the church, or blah, blah, blah. You go back in there and you see that it's improved. And you're like, okay, suddenly I have associations for this now, right? And because you're looking to hit the 5k mark, you're also paying attention to things like those bells. There's just so many subtle ways that you could actually communicate these things so that people understood what was going on here, and not just having them there and not saying anything. Like, if anything, I'm starting to learn this game is a bit too cryptic for its own good. And I genuinely think that might be a big detractor for me, ultimately. Like, I like games being cryptic in that, but this one didn't present itself as that, and by the time I figured that out, it suddenly cascaded into, oh, I was missing shit all the time. And as much as I will admit, you should be able to make mistakes, that is a big problem. If people get lost in terms of the stuff that you can get from the church, in terms of stuff that you can find on the ground and their importance, and that isn't clear to them until they've done like double-digit hours into the game, when its upper end is probably a little bit just past that, that's a big problem. So you have to replay it. Okay, but again, people aren't going to replay it if they never got those hooks. And maybe if they finally realized it, maybe that was enough for them to go, oh, well, fuck that, I'm not playing this game again just to find that out. Like, I think the game legit just loses people for that. And, like, if that's the thing that, if that's the kind of thing they want to go for, all the power to them. But I like this shit, and it's pushing me away. Which is something I haven't experienced with a game like this before. And that sucks, but I think it's an opportunity for me to really think about, like, okay, what were the things that I didn't... Like, I think one of them, honestly, is the fact that you can ground pound, right? Or it's the fact that you can hit the ground and break things. So, like, the areas before this place that I uncovered via that, complete accident. And in hindsight, I probably could have seen that this bit here was actually accessible if I was really looking. The only thing I would agree about, they should tell you what upgrades you get after the credits or how many items you've missed. I don't agree. I don't agree at all. I think you have lost people at that point. And, like, again, like, there's nothing wrong with the game kind of, like, if a mystery game, if people came to a mystery game and it was too obtuse, okay, like, you lost people, but that's the whole point, right? This game doesn't present itself as cryptic, and doesn't tell you it's cryptic when it actually is until much later, right? And suddenly you're backtracking through all of this. Like, no, I think this game could have done a lot better at onboarding people onto it, but we've gotten deep enough into this discussion that I really need to kind of, like, sit and stew in these thoughts now. But I appreciate the back and forth size. I hope that at the very least, despite the fact that I am pushing back on some of the things you're saying, you at least understand where I'm coming from. And it's not to say the game shouldn't be the thing that it is, but there are much better ways to nudge people in the direction of, you need to be thinking, pay attention to item descriptions, they actually provide clues, all that kind of shit. You know, Or hell, maybe the game even starts with a marker on the map, and it's just like, what the hell's that? And then you go find it, it's an item, and it's just like, oh, there was a marker on the map that was an item. Oh, and I can just like take it off, huh? Oh, maybe I should probably do that. Like, there's just, yeah, exactly. Like, I used to be in a position where I would always defend stuff like this as like, nah, that's just how the game is, and if you don't like it, suck it. But I think as I've like learned a lot more about game design and played a lot more games that do a far more masterful version of like getting people who otherwise wouldn't click on to these being cryptic, like letting them realize it's cryptic and actually getting them into this kind of game, or into that kind of game, sorry, more generally, I think there are a lot more ways that games like this can still be obtuse or vague or anything like that, but still, like, but prepare people for looking at the game that way. Because if it fails to do that, and suddenly people realize, oh, this is far more cryptic than I thought it was. I'm 15 hours into the game, and I don't know what I'm fucking doing. It did a bad job. And that's saying something, because, like, Dark Souls and stuff is really obtuse and vague in a lot of places. Doesn't provide a lot of direction. I think this is actually worse than giving people direction, funnily enough. Can you count the thorn on the S? Can you count the thorn as an indicator? The thorn? What do you mean by the thorn? Like, the... Out into the effigy. The thorn rises from the miracle fed on seeing guilt, growing with the burden that its bearer carries. Brother Abbot, you know that I have been a scribe in this abbey since I was but a wee child. I have written about our church, our saints, and our miracle, the greatest pain. I must inform you that I have made the decision to leave, although I intend to continue writing. In these walls, I cannot be a true witness of the works of the miracle. I need to appreciate with my own eyes your holy works. I will be a teller of the miracle wherever it takes me, rain or shine or scorching feet. I mean, no. Sorry, Size. I don't even know what you're getting at there. Like, the general structure of the game is put forward by that one NPC, right? But I think there's a lot of, like, smaller things, especially in the gameplay loop of, like, trying to look for items and stuff like that, that could have been done a little bit better. The church thing, I definitely think could have been hinted at a fair bit as well. Like, there's a lot of things that it did do well, because every time I pick up a spice or something like that, I'm like, I should go back to Albaro. That'll give me a bunch of tears of, when I pick up a rosary knot, when I actually found the NPC that upgrades your rosary, every time I pick one of those up, I know where to go. Like, yeah, and it's for very specific things, but when I'm this far into the game, and I'm thinking, okay, what is this NPC asking me to do? And I have to undo what 12 hours of playing this game has taught me? Or what I've learnt from the game over 12 hours? And, like, look back at that and go, oh, it didn't tell me XYZ. Like, I think there are genuine problems there, but I'm rambling at this point, and I'm probably not being coherent to some degree, too, so I think that's a good sign for me to stop. Tomorrow, I'm going to be playing Hi-Fi Rush. Tomorrow's going to be hot, so I'm going to try and, like, get up a little, well, hopefully start, like, on time or a bit early, to make sure I'm not playing during the hottest part of the day, so I can just have the aircon on and not have to worry about that causing noise on the mic. And the day after, we're going to have a big retrospective about AI, the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative, but also all 3 Zero Escape games and the first AI game with Mina and Luca. So that's going to be a fucking blast. We're going to have... If you like me rambling about video games, video game design, and narrative, oh boy, is that one stream just going to be nothing but that. So yeah, Hi-Fi Rush tomorrow, the AI stuff the day after, and then it'll be a new week. Like I said, I think I might try and do Elden Ring during the week for like a couple of hours. It's definitely in one of those stages where I feel like I don't want to take it too many hours at a time, because I'll just like burn myself out. Especially going up against a boss that is a dual boss, which tend to be the most frustrating. So yeah, like I think I might do that as filler on the weekend or during the week. Maybe Blasphemous will just be my Friday night thing, because we seem to be going like at a decent pace. Even though it's only like 3 to 4 hours each stream. And then it'll be another weekend, and if we're not done with... Well, we're not going to be done with Hi-Fi Rush. Next weekend's probably going to be double Hi-Fi Rush. Not going to lie. I found the first blemish in that game, by the way, but I'll talk about that when we get to it. Let's just double check that there isn't anyone on that we can raid. Yep. Spoilers. No. Cool. No one streams for me this late, or no one that I can raid streams at this time of night. Holy shit! I feel like the last like 30 to 40 minutes has been me fucking rambling. Jesus. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna end it there then. Yeah. Hi-Fi Rush tomorrow. AI the day after that. Well, I mean, I say tomorrow, but it's going to be in like 12-ish hours. So, thank you very much for watching live or on the VODs. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I hope to see you all next time.